Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cups. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Well, nothing changes about that. Nothing changes about that. Man, I was just getting ready to come on the air this morning. And I was just thinking, man, I was just having a reflective moment of just how really good God has been to me. Man, let me just say that again, how really good God has been to me. And here's the cold part, in spite of myself. You understand, in spite of all my shortcomings, in spite of all of my flaws, and in spite of all of what anybody has said about me, God, through his grace and mercy, just keeps me anyway. So many of us are exceptional people, but we refuse to just go ahead and be exceptional. We settle for the ordinary. We follow the pack. We try to fit in. Man, oh man, oh man. You know, I've heard my wife say this to my children all the time when she was scolding them or talking to them. She'll be talking to them about leadership. You know, why are you following everybody when God clearly made you to lead? So many of us are born, and so many of you are born to be exceptional people, but we always trying to follow the pack. Why would you try to fit in? Why would you try to be like everybody else? Be ordinary. Why would you follow the pack when God has created you to be exceptional? The key word in exceptional is accept. You ever done this right here? You know, everybody did that except me. Everybody felt that way except me. Everybody said that except me. Everybody wanted that except me. Everybody went over there except me. Everybody jumped in except me. Except me. See, why have you said that in your life if you were not to be exceptional? See, you got to say everybody except me. At one point in your time, I don't know who ain't done it. You know, everybody voted no except me. See, so you're not created to follow the pack. You ain't created to fit in. You ain't created to to be ordinary. You were created to be exceptional. As exceptional as your fingerprint on your finger is, you were created to be exceptional. Why not make this the year that you go head on and be exceptional? Why won't this be the year that you decide in your mind, but just has to be a decision that we make now. We not following the pack no more. We not trying to fit in no more. We ain't settling for ordinary no more. We gonna be exceptional. But you know, you got to go ahead and follow that. You got to get on the exceptional path because that's what you were created for. Why be ordinary? You know, but all of this it has to start with a thought. You got to first think something. Thoughts become things. A man is as he thinketh. That's all you will ever be. So what are your thoughts today? Why not have exceptional thoughts instead of ordinary thoughts? Why not have exceptional thoughts instead of fitting in thoughts? So why you want to be like everybody else? Why you want to be ordinary when you could possibly be extraordinary with a change of your mind, a change of your venue? And you don't have to be any other kind of way just because my mama was this way or my daddy was this way or this the school I went to, this what race I belong to, this my sexual preference, this my my that. Well, how many excuses you need? How many excuses? What's it gonna be this year that we let another 365 days slip by without improving our condition, our place, our spot, our life, the quality of life we have? We cannot afford to keep letting all these years go by without changing. You're an exceptional person. How many times have you sat up and said, everybody did that except me? You know, I was on there, everybody jumped in except me. I told them, I knew it. Everybody voted for that except me. And now look at us. Man, it seemed like everybody went that way except me. Okay, do you get it? Do you understand what's being said to you? That old accept me is because couldn't it be because you're an exceptional person? And it's time for you to take control of that. It's time for you to start thinking different. It's time for you to start acting on what you think. It's time for you to start doing something about it. It's time for you to stop taking each and every day that God gives us for granted and letting them go by the wayside like you got plenty more. Well, you may have plenty more, but guess what? What you wasting the ones you got for? I got you young and you feel like you gonna live forever. Okay, cool. But let me ask you something. See, here go the part about suppose you do live. See, everybody worrying about dying, but I got news for you. Suppose you keep on living. You want to keep living in the condition you in now? You want to keep living with the money you got now? You want to keep living with the relationship you got now? You want to keep living by yourself like you are now? You want to keep wanting the right relationship, the right man, the right woman, but you keep getting the wrong one? You want to keep doing that for the rest of your life? Problem ain't dying. The problem is if you keep on living. Who wants to keep on living just the way they are right now? And if you can say, I'm cool with I am just the way I am right now, then cool. This conversation ain't for you. I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Greatness ain't for everybody. Being exceptional ain't for everybody. Becoming extraordinary ain't for everybody. Heck, becoming successful ain't for everybody. I got it. And you can come up with a way to justify your non-existence and your ordinary life all you want. And that's fine and dandy. I ain't got no problem with it because some people just going to be regular. Some people just going to follow the pack, follow the crowd. Some people just wants to fit in. But if you're not that person, if you want to be extraordinary, if you want to be exceptional, if you want to dare to be great at something, then you got to change your mindset. You got to get with your creator and find out what he created you for. You got to quit thinking of things just in your own thought process. You know, lean not to your own understanding. I don't know where that is, but it's in there somewhere. See, and once you lean, if you lean to your own understanding, you know what it's going to do? It's going to limit you, man. It's going to limit you. Why not see what God got for you? I would rather know what God got for me than to think of all the things I could, because I can't outthink him. I done tried it before. All right, it's just the beginning. We're going to have a good one, man. Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your undivided attention, please. This is the beginning of a new day. This is the start of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Let us begin. 3, 2, 1. What's up, Shirley?
Hey, what's up, Steve?
Carla?
What's going on, Steve? Hey, crew.
Hey, Junior?
Big dog, what's that?
Ain't nothing going on.
On the porch.
Nephew Tommy?
Doggy dog!
I see you, boy.
You sound like you're on the porch and we're passing by. And
Boy, that's
Ain't
a
nothing like
car
the
where you
porch.
want it.
Yeah.
Ain't
That's
nothing
it
like
right
the
there, boy. You
porch.
drive that thing. Drive that thing, boy.
so crazy, Steve.
Well, we were
Hey,
happy.
no, Monica. Monica, oh, you act like you don't know nobody. Always a little cute ass girl walking around, don't want to holler back at the porch.
On the porch.
Bobby Womack. If you think you're lonely now.
On that
To
porch.
tonight, yeah.
I love it.
If you think you're not, I think I'm gonna go down the store and get me a watermelon.
That's what you got to
Now,
taste.
now,
on
now,
the
let me ask you
porch.
something.
Now I got taste for watermelon.
When you thump a watermelon, what you listening for?
No, I don't thump watermelons, boy. I know how to pick watermelons.
Oh, I thought you supposed to thump them.
No, dog. What you gonna tell about a thump? This is how you pick a sweet watermelon.
Okay, how do you
Where the stem comes out, the bottom where it has the stem on
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
or where the stem used to be.
Uh-huh.
If you see a lot of, those veins,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the little
On the
veins
outside.
on the outside, that's sugar content.
Oh. So that means it's a sweet, ripe
That's right.
watermelon.
That's
Okay.
right. Now you can pick a sweet one that don't have it, because like them dark green ones don't oftentimes show a lot of veinage. But when you pick them light green with them long ones, huh?
Yeah,
old school.
yeah. Uh-huh.
He said, huh?
That right there? When it got a lot of brown veins coming around off that stalk, that stem, that's sugar content.
Oh, so that means it's ripe
That's how
and
you pick
ready. Okay.
Boy, now
So
if
they
you got...
they thump them down south. I didn't.
Yeah,
so-
well,
Yeah,
you
you
don't,
see
you
them
don't
in the
know how to
grocery
do
store.
that because you don't buy enough of them. You don't grow them. If you grow watermelons, you could thump them. But you don't know what you even looking for.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
when
what
they thump, what you looking for?
Yeah, that's what
I don't know. I don't know what I'm listening for.
So now you just thump it. You finna take this ragged-ass watermelon right on to the house.
And are we doing seeds or seedless? Because I like seeds.
No, see, there's no watermelon that don't have seeds in it.
All watermelons got seeds.
But you know they have seedless watermelons at
That's
the store.
genetically
that?
modified, Shirley.
I can read. Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's in
but
the store like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
it's
know,
in the
but
store
that
Then they
ain't the
didn't
real-
pick them out then.
But
If
that
they
ain't the
didn't pick them
real.
out.
Real watermelons have seeds in it.
right,
Oh,
real fruit.
watermelon.
That's what I thought.
Let me tell you something. Go to Africa
Has seeds.
and you be trying to find seedless watermelon the whole time you over there.
Yeah, okay.
There
no, I
are
like
none.
seeds. I want the
Yeah.
seeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little country lesson on how to pick a watermelon. That's
Vein
all.
content.
The
sugar
vein.
Yeah,
content.
because we approaching watermelon season.
Yes,
when is
we
it
is.
exactly? 'Cause I'm
June.
ready. June.
Oh,
Okay.
it's June.
All right.
July to September, your ass, that's watermelon time. Come on now.
All right, coming up in 32 minutes after the hour, Sister Odell is in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is Women Crush Wednesday. Our girl, Sister Odell, you hear her. She is here in the building. Sounds happy, too.
Wait until tonight. If you think you're lonely now.
Turn that into
singing
a
Bobby
gospel
Womack.
song?
Girl, Bobby Womack. Woo.
I know. Get his greatest hits album.
Boy, his
please.
daddy.
Who's
Lord
his daddy?
Throwback.
Throwback Womack.
Throwback Womack.
Throwback Womack. Oh, Lord.
How did you meet him, Sister Odell?
Well, before I got saved, I was a bartender at a blues club.
Oh, okay.
And
And
Throwback used to come in there and order 4 shots of gin in a glass
Uh-huh.
and just take them all and just throw them back.
Throwback.
That's why I got his name, Throwback Womack.
Hence the name Throwback.
Yes, Lord. What's going on, everyone? What y'all talking about?
Well, how was your Easter? How was your Easter?
Good. It was special, you know, saving souls, going around reminding them of what the holiday was about.
Got that news.
What did you think? We finna cancel Easter? Cause a lot of people ain't here?
Well, let me ask you this, Sister Odell. I know you normally wear white every Sunday. So what did you wear this Easter? I mean, you know, because the Easter
Triple
colors are
white.
so beautiful.
Triple
Triple
white.
white.
Triple white.
I wore white on white stockings. I had some lace ones, some ones that was white on white that had a pattern in them. I wear my pattern pantyhose for Easter.
Oh,
Okay. Really?
These don't have support in them.
Oh. And you
Okay.
need support, right?
Well, for my ankles and stuff, but I let them have it this Easter though. When switching
Let your
around,
ankles
dropped
out.
my offering in, almost knocked the whole table over.
And speaking of Easter, Sister Odell,
Uh-huh.
were you able to catch the versus battle with Steve?
Girl,
Harvey, the
I
Isley
was
Brothers
right
and
there.
Earth,
That's
Wind and Fire?
Steve and them Isley brother, Erwin and Fire.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What'd you think?
See, that was good. That was good, sweetie. That was
You
good.
enjoyed it? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sweet. Woo. I knew all of them. You know, I knew Ronald's daddy.
Oh, did you?
Really?
What was his name, Sister Odell?
Who's daddy?
Ronald
Ronald Isley.
Oh, Big Ron.
Just
Big Ron.
Big
Who
Ron.
knew
We
he
used to
was
call
a
him
junior?
Bo Ron.
Bo-
Bo Ron. You know, that's what there used to be a gas called that. Bo Ron gas.
Okay.
Oh.
What did you think about Ron Isley's outfits?
Girl,
His
wasn't it
look?
something had all you young snappers wanting it, didn't it? Sugar
everybody.
daddy, sugar daddy.
Yes.
Turn him out, turn him out. Come on, Ron.
Generation.
Ronald was something else, boy. 79 years old, still smooth.
Black
Yes.
don't crack.
Smooth as
That's
butter.
what they
Then
say.
Earth, Wind and Fire was sitting there. I knew all
Yes.
that. I know the group that made them who they was. They daddies had a group too.
Oh,
All
yeah,
the Earth,
what
Wind and Fire. They Maurice and Verdine is
Verdine.
brothers, you know.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Okay.
And they daddy had the first group.
Oh, what was the name of that group?
That was Thunder, Lightning, and Sleep.
You got all 8 hits, don't you? Thunder,
They was
Lightning.
thunder, lightning, and sleep.
Stupid.
Thunder, Lightning, and Sleep.
And sleep.
Yeah, that was a group right there.
Where-
Boy, they had some hits.
Oh, did they? Where did Verdine get his hair from? 'Cause you
From
know-
Verdine got his hair from his granddaddy,
Oh,
His granddaddy.
yeah.
Geraldine
hell like
White. There was some confusion in the family. Just leave it at that.
Who? Say it again.
Verdine White's granddaddy's name was Geraldine White. And that's where he got the hair from. But Thunder, Lightning, and Sleet had some hits, boy.
Wow. Well, like what? I mean, I'm not
Let's
familiar with
run tonight
No.
to the twinkle light for the starlight. And the moon is bright.
You better sing, Sister.
Let's run tonight. It was an escape song.
Oh.
And then
oh,
Earth, Wind,
I
and
hear
Fire
what you're saying.
came out with Get Away.
Uh-huh.
You know, they read everything Thunder, Lightning, and Sleet did, they came back with another hit, you know.
Oh, man.
Well, not to be ignored or overlooked, Mr.
You
Steve Harvey.
running north and you can't deny.
You know what? You're not going to do this. You're not
You
going to
had to run even though you wanted to ride. Yeah.
I cannot. I'm leaving this.
You run from hounds like they really bad.
Okay, Sister.
But you better run there on your ass. Ooh, they had some hits. Thunder, Lightning, and Sleep. What is
Wow.
it, Shirley?
Well, I was going to ask you, and we talked about Ron Isley and Verdine's hair, of course, and Earth, Wind, and Fire and stuff. But, you know, Steve was there, and he was pretty sharp, too, now.
He was
He's
so
Boy, that boy
fly.
had on the Easter purple.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
What you
Mr.
think,
Purple.
Sister Odell?
Uh-huh.
What you
Girl, he was sharp. I said, go ahead. That's Slick and Illy's boy. You know, you see the hat he had on with the
Yes,
purple
ma'am.
stones in it?
Uh-huh.
Girl, I said, you better be sharp, boy. And he knowed all of them. I know he felt good sitting up there with his friends and stuff, just talking
Yeah.
and reminiscing. You know, what's good, you know, it's happy.
Be
for
nice,
him.
DJ.
Oh, I love D Nice.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I
Yes,
know
ma'am.
D Nice granddaddy used to play all the hits down at the after hour joint.
Oh, yeah.
down
What
at
was his
Smitty's.
name? What was his name?
Huh?
What was his name?
See nice.
See now.
Then he D nice, and then his son will be E nice. C-D-E.
Keep up. You want us to keep up?
When he have a boy, it'll be E nice.
Right.
Oh man. I see how it goes. It's a pattern. Yeah.
Then when he have a boy, it's gonna be F nice, and then he's gonna get in a lot of fights at the school.
Yeah. All right, Sister Odell, we got to get out of
F
here.
nice to me, that's gonna be your ass. I can't say that right now.
Coming up next, the nephew with Run That Prank Back right after this. Thank you, Sister Odell.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Bye, Sister Odell.
Let's run tonight.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with today's national news. Now, in trending entertainment news, Forbes has revealed the richest man in the world. We'll talk about that and all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, the nephew is here with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Nev?
FPC.
Careful.
Oh, okay.
F.
Scared me.
That's how they gonna pronounce
when I
F
put that
nice's
emphasis on the
name,
beginning.
too. Sorry, I'm supposed to be gone. My bad.
Yes, Sister Odell.
FPC. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Darwin.
This is he.
Hey, Darwin, how you doing? This is Frank with FPC. We're trying to come down and see about making an appointment with you within the next week, if that's possible.
Appointment for what there?
We're supposed to come by. I'm with FPC. We wanted to. We have you on
FPC?
file.
What is that? What is FPC?
Sir, your name was left with us, and you're on our file to actually come out and make an appointment with you, so we can get your picture taken.
You must have the wrong number. I'm not signed up to take no picture or anything, sir.
Okay, well, you're Darwin, correct?
Yes, I am Darwin, and you call Darwin, and that's who you call. But anything about a picture, what's up with a picture?
We've got you on our schedule here, FPC. We have you on our schedule to actually for us to come out to your home and take your picture.
Okay, FPC. Which company is that? What type of picture would I be taking? I'm not taking no picture, but what is FPC?
Okay, you don't know anything about a photo being taken of you? Needing
no,
to be
sir.
taken?
No.
Okay. Sir, FPC is this is a funeral picture company.
Who?
Funeral picture company. And what we do is we come out and take your picture, and we actually keep it on file. That way, when you do pass away, we have your picture for your program, and we have a nice picture for you.
Oh, man, look, I'm not dead right now. You're not taking no picture of me. Who is this again?
My name is Frank.
Oh, okay, Frank, you mean to tell me y'all taking pictures of people before they die just so you could have their picture on file? So
we keep it on file, and then you have a good picture on your program, and that's what we do.
Like I ain't signed up for nothing like that. Who the hell signed me up for some like that?
I'm not quite sure, but we're trying to schedule where we can come out beginning of next week so we can get your picture taken.
Next week after, you get picture when I'm dead. You're not taking no picture of me before I die. That don't sound right.
Sir, don't you want to have a good picture on your program?
Sir, you're not taking no picture of me for no funeral arrangements that I'm not dead yet. I don't understand that. What the hell is this about? Nobody. Who signed me up for it then? Tell me that much.
Sir, I don't have the actual person listed here on who signed you up, but I do have the number, and you are Darwin, Mr. Darwin. So
I didn't sign up for it, and I'm not taking no picture. You guys run around taking pictures of people before they die just to have a good picture on file? That sounds like some man. I ain't never heard of no like that, sir.
Okay, sir. We have your address here. Are you available?
I'm not available. I'm not available at all to take no picture for a funeral. That I'm not even dead yet. I don't get that. That sounds like a bunch of and who the hell gave you my number? That's what I want to know.
Sir, I'm not quite sure, but one thing we have to do is we have to follow through with our job. So what we're going to have to do is I have to come out there and take a picture. I don't want to create a problem, but I have to get a picture of you by next week.
Oh, it's going to be a problem because you're not getting no picture of me for no funeral arrangement.
Mr. Darwin, I have to come by your house at least by Friday at around 12 noon. I'll come by and get a picture.
Friday? You ain't coming by my goddamn house no Friday. You a lie. I be come over here to try to get my picture. I got plenty of goddamn pictures in my house to put on the funeral program. I'm not taking no picture. That means I'm claiming to be dead. I'm not dead. That's some more bad luck goddamn dead. I don't know who the you work for, Frank, but you got that.
Sir, I work for FPC, sir. I work for FPC.
FCC, my you ain't not taking no picture of me. Don't come over here Friday talking about no goddamn picture.
Okay,
you better
but
bring
sir,
your goddamn pistol, and I hope they got your goddamn picture on file. But that's a stupid goddamn company you work for. I ain't never heard of nobody taking no picture before they die. I got millions of pictures in here for that program. And when I'm gone, what the I care about what a picture look like or who had my goddamn funeral. This some ignorant you tell whoever the you work for, they need to go find another occupation. That don't make no goddamn sense. You're not coming over here Friday, buddy. You come over here if you want to.
Okay, Mr. Darwin.
Yes.
Are you familiar with Glenda?
That's my wife. What the you about to say now?
All I want to do is say this, man. I just want to say Glenda the one that got me to prank phone call you. This is nephew Tommy, baby, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, huh?
I'll be a oh boy, y'all done lost your mind. I ain't never heard of no business like this. Some FPC funeral picture taking. Boy, man, I said my New Year's resolution, I was going to cut back on drinking, but you got me over here about to tip a bottle right now. Boy, nephew, you crazy. Oh, you crazy, man. Hey, come over here today about 4 and get a picture of Glenda. You come take her picture. Y'all got me, baby. You got me, baby.
Got you, man.
Oh, man, I ain't never heard of no company like that.
Hey, your wife put me up to it, man. I tell you what, you tune in tomorrow morning, man. You're going to catch yourself on national radio.
I'm going to tell everybody, boy, they had me hot over here. Don't tell Glenda, but I'm going to have me a drink anyway. I was looking for an excuse to drink. That's right there, a funeral picture taken to put on file. Boy, y'all done lost a half a mind y'all had with that and that, buddy.
Hey, man, I got to ask you something, man. Darwin, tell me this here, man. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Wake Up Show, buddy.
Now, do y'all know the picture y'all want for y'all funeral?
No, ain't nobody talking about that.
But why not pick it, though? Why
Remember,
not
like
pick
he
it?
said, when I'm dead, I don't give a damn what picture.
Who cares? You're dead.
Use anyone you want. My favorite line is when he said, "This some ignorant sugar honey."
That's a compliment to Steve.
Come on, boy.
Wow,
play too much, Tommy.
Nah.
Yeah,
But you know,
that's
I mean, think about it. There's a lot of what is it? The programs. You know, the picture ain't really that good. Don't you want your program to be like really the bomb? You know, don't you want it to be? This your last program.
I'm not gonna care. This ain't your. No. That's not your last program, Tom. Your last program was the last one you had when you was alive. You're very unaware at this program.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In today's entertainment news, Jeff Bezos is once again the world's richest person, according to Forbes. Bezos is worth $177 billion with a B dollars, up $64 billion in just 1 year. What is he doing?
That's
What
because
do
he
you
gave his
do
wife half.
daily?
He had to get it back.
But the list's bigger gainer is highest gainer or biggest gainer is Elon Musk, whose fortune rose from $126 billion to a total of $151 billion, landing him at number 2. French tycoon Bernard Arnault is number 3. Bill Gates is number 4. Mark Zuckerberg rounds out the top 5. Also, did you guys know this? Kim Kardashian has joined the Billionaires Club. That's right. She's up there. Forbes has estimated that she is now worth $1 billion. Now, back in October, she had $780 million. Now she has $1 billion, all right?
Gonna have
Thanks
more
to
than
2
that after
lucrative
the
businesses.
divorce.
Oh, after the divorce?
Yeah, her number
wow.
You gonna own some of them Yeezys?
Boy,
God.
boy. She got them kids.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
can't get away from that. Not in California, partner.
Yeah, that's right. Community
sir.
property.
No, sir. She gonna have way more than that in a minute.
Damn, yay.
Yeah.
I had to go and try to work this out. Skip this.
I had to try to work it all out. It's too late, though. When he ran for president, that was it. I think that was it right
That was
there.
pretty much it.
I think that was it. When he said, I'm from the red. And he went in there and put that red hat on. That was it. You know?
It's really
You
sad.
went in there and
about
sat
it,
in front of him.
It's really sad.
And Jim Brown sitting there. I don't know what Jim was that. That was just crazy. They just... I don't know if Jim was supposed to talk him out of it. I didn't figure out how that was supposed to go. And he got the hat cocked to the side and Trump over there.
Yeah.
Him looking and God, dog. It just
Well, in other entertainment news, in about an hour, I'll say, we're going to have a live Strawberry Letter. Now, we haven't done a live Strawberry Letter in a long time. Our special guest is going to be from the OWN Network's Love and Marriage Huntsville reality show. You may have heard of him. His name is Martell Holt. Martell Holt.
We got Martell on today?
Martell Holt will be our very special guest. Yeah.
I got to call my wife. She got to hear this.
Yeah, we got him on today. We couldn't get nobody from Ready for Love, so we had to go with the number 2 show.
Don't do that.
Well, you know, I just gave you some love. Had to go with the number 2 show. Couldn't get the big dog in, so you know, couldn't get none of the guests from the big show on. So we had to go get little old Martell.
We'll see what Martell has to say. He's calling in, Steve. He wants some advice during the Strawberry Letter. So
I strongly suggest he don't do that.
Yeah.
Well,
he's
I chicken out. I'd say my Wi-Fi went out, dog. I ain't gonna make it. I'm not getting in front of these women.
You gonna come on here with Shirley and Carla?
Watch faithfully.
Dog. I'm gonna
yeah.
just try to hold him together.
Team Melody. Team Melody.
Sit here,
all
twist
day.
mouth the entire
Melodies
Yeah.
from heaven.
Also tomorrow, that's Thursday, fresh off the Versus battle, Mr. Ronald Isley, the sexiest man alive right now, that's what everybody was thinking during the Versus battle, will be our special guest. He's going to tell us about his brand new single, Friends and Family, featuring Snoop Dogg.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Nice.
I like that song. I like it a lot.
Dress up. Ron gonna be here.
All right, Steve.
You ain't
Time
got
for
nothing
headlines.
in your closet for Ron Jr.
Time for Miss Ann, Steve.
Yeah, try, boy, but you ain't. Don't worry about it. Just put a hoodie on. Act like you ain't know he was coming. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Okay, thank you, and good morning, everyone. This is Ann Tripp with the news. Yesterday's court action in the Derek Chauvin George Floyd murder case involves still other Minneapolis cops talking about training and how Mr. Floyd's detention was handled. Prosecutors called Police Lieutenant and Trainer Johnny Merciel, who said that Derek Chauvin's grinding his knee into Floyd's neck was not something that Minneapolis cops are trained to do. Video shows Chauvin pressing his knee into George Floyd's neck for over 9 minutes until the paramedics arrived. Also on the stand yesterday, Officer Nicole McKenzie, who trains Minneapolis cops in medical support. Now, she was asked by Chauvin's attorney about something called agonal breathing, which can occur when people are in medical distress, apparently. Officer McKenzie explained that agonal breathing consists of irregular gasps for air. Chauvin's lawyer asked if it could be confused with effective or normal breathing, and McKenzie said yes. Then the prosecutor asked whether police officers, are taught that if a person can talk, they can breathe. And she answered, no, sir, adding that just because someone is speaking does not mean that they're breathing adequately. The House that has voted to reintroduce the Violence Against Women Act, the 1994 measure that would provide resources for victims of sexual and domestic violence. There was a bipartisan support for the basic bill the first time around, but a split occurred over added gun control and transgender provisions. The Georgia House of Representatives has voted unanimously to repeal a citizen's arrest law that actually predates the Civil War. It was since 1863, a private citizen could make an arrest if a crime was committed in that person's presence or within their immediate knowledge. But see, critics say it was really used as a justification to round up escaped slaves and later on as a justification for lynching black people. The vote took place a little over a year after the murder of an innocent black jogger named Ahmaud Arbery. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Senate Leader Charles Schumer say that the body of U.S. Capitol Police Officer William Billy Evans will lie in state in the Capitol Rotunda April 13th. Evans killed last Friday when a man rammed his car into the barrier and was shot and killed by the police after getting out of the vehicle, lunging at the officers with a knife. It's never ever clear really how William Billy Evans was killed. Anyway, Evans, the second Capitol Police officer to die in the line of duty this year. Officer Brian Sicknick, you may remember, was killed during the January 6th insurrection. His body also was allowed to lie in honor in the Capitol Hill Rotunda. Sad news, Florida Congressman Alcee Hastings has died. Hastings, a civil rights lawyer who became a federal judge after a nearly long decade career in Congress also. And don't call her Tandy Newton anyway. She's taken her new name, which her old name is Tandiwe, which means in her Shona language, beloved. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, When We All Vote wants us to know that voter suppression isn't a relic of the past. It is still happening in state houses across the country. With over 361 voter suppression bills being introduced in over 47 states, it is clear that we need federal voting protection. We need it now. Steve Harvey Nation, we need it now. Please stay woke and take action. Join the fight for the Senate to pass the For the People Act. The For the People Act incorporates key measures that are urgently needed, including automatic voter registration and other steps to modernize our elections, and a national guarantee of free and fair elections without voter suppression. So what we need you to do, Steve Harvey Nation, is go to whenweallvote.org to contact your senator today. All right, this is serious. All right, they want to keep us from the polls. That's what they want to do.
Amazing
the voting polls.
How they're blatantly do it. And the Major League Baseball has moved the All-Star game out of Georgia because of that law that Governor Kemp passed behind closed doors. Signed over 100 pieces of paper behind closed doors to make it a law. That's amazing, man, that this dude and his cronies could get together and pass a law for an entire state, and it's directed directly at people of color.
For sure, because we came out last election.
So now it's illegal to give a person some water when they're in line.
Or a snack.
How is that illegal?
It's illegal.
What is that about, man?
What is
Because
that
they are going to close polling places in black neighborhoods, make it 1 to 4, and now you got to stand in longer lines, and to discourage you, you don't want to stand in line and you thirsty, so you're going to turn around and go home.
Right.
And now can't nobody even give you water. That's a bunch of crap, man.
That's horrible.
Yeah. But if we stood in those long lines last election, even during a pandemic, I don't think there's no turning back now, Steve.
It doesn't matter. What we're going to do, Republican Party, get ready. We're going to educate our people.
Like
we
we're
are
doing
going
right
to
now.
be well prepared for this move you make. Y'all going to lose again. And the promise that I'm giving you is y'all going to be down there in Mar-a-Lago with Trump. Because since you got your head pushed that far up the crack of his behind, go on down there with him. They know good and hell well this election wasn't stolen. They know good and hell well
that
it
is
wasn't.
the biggest lie ever.
But to stay okay with the Trump supporters, they jumped on board and act like it was something. If the election was stolen, where are the votes that were stolen?
And why did all the other Republicans win except Trump, you know?
This don't make no damn sense.
Right.
Get out of here.
Go to whenweallvote.org to contact your senator today, okay? Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll do a quick round of Ask the CLO right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up, guys, at the top of the hour, you do not want to miss it. It is a live Strawberry Letter with Martell Holt from the OWN Network's Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? You don't want to miss that, all right? But right now, it is time for a quick round of Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building. Steve, this one is from Sean in Cincinnati. Sean says, I'm a 43-year-old single father and I'm a store manager. One of my younger employees is a ladies' man and he comes to me often for advice on dating. The other day, my 22-year-old daughter told me that she likes him and they've been out a few times. I want to mind my own business, but I've heard him talk about how he treats these girls and how he's only in it for sex. He doesn't know that I know that he's pushing up on my daughter. Do I mind my business or have a man-to-man talk with him?
Man-to-man talk.
Yeah.
Just ease up on it. Hey, my man, can I talk to you for a minute? Now, you his supervisor, so you got to be careful. You got to make sure it's outside the store in case it get out of hand.
Okay.
You need to throw his ass in that dumpster and go on home.
Well, wait. I caught on to what you said.
That's from the CLO? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Go on home, though.
Yeah.
From the CLO?
Yeah. It's about them damn daughters, man. I done everything, so I'm just telling you. Yeah, just go on, step to him. Say, look here, man. Just find something else to do.
Yeah. He's got to say something.
Find yourself something else to do.
All right, here we go. Marissa in Charleston, South Carolina says, I have a twin sister that got married 2 months ago. We used to live together, so her wedding gifts are still coming to my house. I planned to drop the gifts off while I was on her side of town last Saturday. When I got there, she wasn't home, but her husband said she'd be right back. My twin walked in a few minutes later and went off on me for being in her house while she was not home. I was so hurt and embarrassed, and all she said is, I'll understand when I get married. Did I violate a marriage code?
No, not really. Your sister tripping, obviously.
Wow.
First of all, let me say something. Probably ain't your fault at all. She probably has some type of suspicion about her husband. And now you over there and it played out with you.
Right. Her twin.
Yeah, you didn't violate nothing. You went over your sister's house.
Yeah, to do something nice for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have took all them gifts outside and put them in the driveway and rolled back out over them. Yeah.
Rolled over the gift.
Yeah. Busted all them damn blenders and all them plates and little punk ass silverware set and saucers. Yeah. I'd have ran all that mess over, man. Oh, there go your damn gifts.
All right, so Nora from Gaithersburg, Maryland says, I've been married for 18 years and my husband is retired. I'm still working full time because I don't want to be home with my husband. After all these years, I'm sick of his boring conversation and how he never wants to do anything but watch TV. Even the way he coughs gets on my nerves. I don't want to divorce him, but I need a break from him. So I plan to go on vacation by myself for a week. How do I tell him this?
Probably just had to go on board that plane.
And
call him from there.
Call him from the plane.
Yeah, text him. Because if you don't, he going to have his coughing ass down there. You're going to be sitting up in your resort room. Yeah, nobody want to look at the water.
Try to get away from that.
Yeah. See, you tired of him. You need a break. Everybody need a break.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, coming up next, it is the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this. And don't forget, we got a live strawberry letter coming up, too.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today, but it's going to be live with a special guest, Martell Holt from OWN Network's Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Woo!
He's going to be here.
It's
but right now,
hot in here.
We'll get to that in a minute. Right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
The Ring.
Oh.
Shirley and Carla, you guys you got the ring, and then of course before the ring you have the engagement ring, but you have the ring, right? Remember the ring when you first got the ring?
Yeah.
This is the ring.
Oh, this is scary.
Let's go, cat dog. The ring.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Denise, please.
Yes, this is she.
Hi, Denise. My name is Gavin. I'm actually the head jeweler here at Diamond.
No, how you doing?
I'm good. You brought your ring in, what was it, last week? I actually wasn't here, but you gave it to one of my salespersons,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you wanted to get it resized as well as get it appraised, correct?
Yes. And you don't have to tell him I did that. So I can do the appraisal on my own.
Okay. Wow. Okay, listen. I actually did resize the ring, and first of all, let me be the first to say congratulations. When is your wedding?
Thank you. I'm getting married in September.
Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Listen, I don't know how to tell you this. Now, as far as the appraisal is concerned, I've looked at your ring over and over, and this ring is probably worth maybe $50.
Excuse me?
I've been in this business for over 20 years.
But you know what? I'm confused on what you just said.
And I understand that. What I'm trying to explain to you is that I've been in this business for over 20 years. I've seen so many different pieces of jewelry, and this is something that you buy late night on an infomercial for $19.99. This is a cubic zirconian stone, and the gold is not real at all. It's like gold plated.
Wait. You lost me. You lost me. As much money as my man make, and as much money as my father is putting down on his wedding or has put down. And you gonna sit up here?
I understand everything you're saying, but Denise, honestly,
no. What I need you to do is hold on.
Wait.
No. I need you to hold on because we need to call Victor.
Wait, man. Hang on. First of all, I can't. Wait.
No, sir.
Wait. Wait.
Hold on.
Okay, can you slow down for a second?
Because I need you to hold on because we're gonna get you on this phone, okay?
Wait. What are you trying to do?
Sir, I need you to repeat to what you just said to me. Okay,
man,
that's all I need you to do.
in the middle of personal stuff, man.
You in it. It's personal now. So I need you to hold on, okay?
Oh, she calling her man. Okay, thank.
Hello?
Victor,
hey,
I need you to listen to this jeweler that's on the phone. I want you to hear this that he just told me.
Wait, hold on. What's the problem?
What you mean, what's the problem? He going to tell you what the problem is. Go ahead on, sir. Go ahead on.
Who's this?
Hello?
Yeah, who's this?
My name is Gavin. I'm from Diamonds, and actually your wife, your fiance rather, she brought her ring in to actually be resized.
Yeah.
And we also did an appraisal on the ring for her, and actually the ring is estimated to be only in the worth of around $50.
$50.
$50?
50. That's what the man said, Victor. $50.
Hold on, Denise. Well, sir, obviously there's some sort of mistake, sir.
Yeah, what you got to say about that, Victor?
Hold on.
$50.
That's got to be some kind of mistake. So what'd you say your name was, sir?
My name is Gavin. I work here at Diamonds. I'm the head jeweler here. I've been here for 20 years.
Yeah, there's no way that ring is worth $50. I know what I paid for it, so obviously there's some sort of mistake.
Sir, there's not a mistake. I've been dealing with jewelry. I've seen it. I can pretty much look at a ring, but I actually went into detail on this one, as I do all of them. And, sir, I promise you, this is probably maybe between $40 and $50 before it's worth is concerned.
No, absolutely not. That's impossible.
How is that impossible? He's the jeweler. You heard him say he's been doing it for 20 years. So how is that impossible? I don't understand that. All the money that my daddy putting down on this wedding, and you're going to pay $50 for a ring?
You bought a cheap ring, sir.
No, I did not buy a cheap ring. This is obviously some kind of mistake. You sure
got that right. You sure got that right. So what you got to say for yourself? $50?
Denise, you cannot believe that that's right. This is obviously some kind of mistake, sir.
It is a mistake. A mistake in me thinking I'm going to get married to the man of my dream.
I do have the engagement ring that was purchased and bought for your wife.
No, I don't think you do. I don't think you have my ring, because if you had my ring, you wouldn't be telling me that it's worth $50.
Sir, I have the ring that your fiance brought in.
Fiance, I ain't his wife yet.
Hold on. The man is trying to explain. I'm trying to get to the bottom.
Okay, excuse me.
Thank you. So I don't think you have the right ring.
Sir, I have the right ring, and what I'm letting you know, sir, is that this is something you buy on an infomercial in 2 o'clock in the morning on television.
Dude, you don't. How you gonna come at me like that? I ain't buying no damn ring on an infomercial. I bought the ring from a reputable establishment. I have the receipt. I have the certificate. So obviously the mistake is on your end.
Sir, the mistake is not here. Sir, you bought a piece of junk.
Victor, he's been doing it all these years. How the hell he gonna make the mistake?
Where the you come off telling me I bought a piece of junk? I know what I bought. If there's any mistake that's been made, it's on your end.
Sir, it's not on my end.
Hold on. Don't raise.
Victor, wait a you one thing, Victor. My dad is paying too much money for this wedding, so you doggone pay $50 for a doggone ring. You wait till I tell him this.
Chill, hold on. First of all, I don't appreciate you.
Sir, I want to tell you this. This is a typical case of you trying to pawn it off on us because you bought a piece of junk for $50.
Victor, all the money that you doggone making, I get $50 worth of a ring?
Denise, hold on. Let me talk to you. Where you calling from?
Get to talking.
Diamonds. Diamonds. I ain't never heard of that.
Where is it?
Sir, your wife knows exactly where it is. She's the one that brought the ring in.
I tell you what, I'm going to come down there to see the ring that you're talking about. If it's not the ring that I gave my girl, I'm going to take $7,600 out of your because that's
wait,
for the ring.
So now you want to jump on me because you bought your wife a piece of
Come on
and
now.
you want to put it on me.
You don't tell me what the I know what the I spent on a ring, and I don't know what kind of you trying to pull. First of all, I don't appreciate you coming to my household trying to mess my and you want to come at me with this.
I know the ring better be real. Know that.
If I were you, Miss Denise, I would not marry somebody that's going to be...
I'm coming, I'm looking for your punk.
And you know what, you don't get the ring, it ain't right. Me and you gonna go at it.
Can I say one more thing to both of you all?
I tell you what, if it ain't some that I want to hear, me and you gonna have some more problems.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Y'all just got pranked by Denise's sister.
That's why she ain't got no man today. Wow.
That's uncool, man.
Wow.
That's uncool, Tommy. You about to start some
Wow. Vic, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I will make it up to you, baby.
You don't play with a black woman's ring?
I got to ask y'all something. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Wow. The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Wow.
Isn't it wrong to go get your ring appraised, though? Isn't that, like, wrong?
Kind of tacky, yeah.
That's tacky, right?
It's tacky, yeah.
Okay, so let me ask both of y'all. When y'all got y'all's ring, did you like wonder how much your man spent on you?
Not really. I just liked I
they
loved
did,
the ring.
Tommy. Yeah.
They trying to lie.
I'm
trying to
being
make it
truthful.
sound cute.
Oh, shit.
You saw my body language.
Yeah, Carla. I'm
I'm being truthful. I didn't really.
Yeah.
I didn't really.
Did y'all pick out you all's rings for
Yes,
engagement?
thank you very much. I was wondering if you were going to ask that question. Yes, I picked mine out.
Now, let me tell you.
Oh, well, then
with
you
mine-
already knew.
Well, not for me. We went shopping, and I told him the style that I like. I didn't know which exact ring I was going to get, but he did good.
Yes, he did.
It's the ring.
Yeah.
And then y'all buy us men just the raggediest ring ever.
That's not true.
It looked like a washer from Home Depot. It looked like
the ring. All right. Well, coming up, the live Strawberry Letter with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Martell Holt right after this. Woo!
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so here we go. This is the Strawberry Letter. It is live today. We haven't done a live Strawberry Letter in quite some time, Steve.
Years.
It's been a long time, right? Isn't that long? Well, today we have a special guest. I'm sure you guys have seen the OWN series Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville. From that show is one of the stars, Mr. Martell Holt, will be joining us today. Now, Steve, let's clear something up, okay? Martell reached out to us. We did not go to find Martell. Martell reached out to us. He said he's sincerely seeking advice now. He is attempting to move forward with his life, and he knows that we encourage him to tell his truth. Let me give you a little background about Love and Marriage Huntsville. It is a reality show, like I said, on
let
the
me say
OWN.
this for everybody to know. I've never seen this show.
I know you haven't.
Right. About love and,
I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
fine. You know, it's the #1 show. So,
It is the number one. I was going to say that, Martell. It's the #1 show on OWN. Everybody watches
Wait,
the show,
wait, hold on.
Yeah,
wait.
you heard him. You heard.
It's the number. What, Martell?
Yeah.
It's the #1 show, brother. It's okay. It's okay.
No, Martell. I think Ready to Love is the #1 show, Martell.
Think it is. It's two different things. Go ahead, Shirley.
Love and Marriage Huntsville is this show that seemed to come out of nowhere, out of Huntsville, Alabama. It's about these three very prosperous black couples, entrepreneurs.
Real estate.
Yeah, their real estate, their development. Anyway, they're in Huntsville, Alabama, and they have a group company name called the Comeback Group. That's how it started, and that's what you thought you were going to see, you know, how they navigate through their businesses and their marriages. But what came out of that was the marriage between Martell and Melody Holt, and the dynamic of their marriage and what they were going through. Come to find out, there was a lot going on that we didn't even know about. First, you see this beautiful couple. I mean, beautiful. Melody Holt is stunning, a stunningly gorgeous woman. They were married, 3 children at first, Steve. They had some problems. She heard he was cheating. They worked through it. And then they got pregnant again with the 4th child. So that's kind of how it was. Then after that, there were more rumors of cheating. And, well, it didn't end so well so far. They ended up in divorce court. It's just a mess, okay? It is just really, 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 at this point, a mess. And you know people like mess, so that's why we watch the show. That's why everybody is so into Love and Marriage Huntsville on the OWN network. So again, Martell reached out to us because, you know, he is getting bashed. And, you know, some people say deservedly so, because he cheated. He had a beautiful family, and he cheated and lost his family. So now he wants advice. I'm assuming, Martell, you want to move forward and try to, you know, go on with your life, basically. Is that why you're here?
Definitely so. I would definitely say that being a husband, and, you know, I'm not going to say not having a father figure or not having a black role model, not having that as an excuse. But, you know, I was really learning trial and error as I was going, you know. So we was married for 12, 13 years. And, you know, we had a lot of ups and downs, and great times and not so great times. And, but, you know, I failed. And, you know, that's why I'm here. Because for my future, I want to be better. Period, point blank, you know? Okay. I don't want to continue to do the things that I've done in the past.
Okay, can I ask a question? Because I don't know the answer to it. So are you divorced? Are you married? Is it over? Are you trying to reconcile?
Yeah, well, no. The divorce is final. It was final as of about a month ago. Okay. Mm-hmm. But it's life after marriage or life after a divorce, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah, I do know.
So do I. I know as well.
A lot of experience at this right here, Martell. You call the right man if you're trying to figure out how to do it again.
Most definitely. I think marriage is a beautiful thing. It really is. I enjoy being married. It's just some things that happen up, and I guess I dropped the ball. I really messed up.
Okay. So let me ask you something. When you say you dropped the ball, tell me where you think you went wrong.
Thinking that I deserve more. Well, I'm not going to say that.
Careful.
I think I was being greedy. I was being greedy, you know, and at times, you know, I would definitely say that I was saying that my wife wasn't doing certain things within the relationship. But I guess I should have communicated that in a different way, opposed to stepping out, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, what we're not going to do is we're just going to tell your truth. We're going to leave your ex-wife. We're not going to bash or blame.
No,
Melody.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
We're not going to do that.
I was just saying how I messed up, how I should have handled it in a different way.
Yeah.
So no bashing, no negativity, anything of that nature. I'm looking to move forward.
I kind of felt that from him.
But there was a lot of that, though, Steve, which is why I said it.
Yeah.
On the show, a lot of
there was a lot of that.
Well, he didn't do it just now. I ain't seen the show, so let me keep saying that over.
That's how the women come at me, just like she just did. Mm-hmm. That's how they come at me. And I haven't even.
Oh, that's forever, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, Martell, that's forever. Living this one down gonna be. Woo.
But Martell, you're here. You wanted to come. We allowed you to come. We welcome you to the show, and we do want you to tell your side of it. We do. We welcome Melody to do the same thing if she would like to.
Well, when we come back,
I
have a couple of questions that you can answer for me, and then we'll go from there. Our special guest today is Martell Holt from
Love and Marriage Huntsville on the OWN channel.
Straight up on I-65.
We'll be back at
Just
23
north of
minutes after.
Birmingham.
Right
Home of
after
the
this.
Nassau Space.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, we are back with our live Strawberry Letter. Like we said earlier, the first one we've done in many, many years. Our special guest today is Martell Holt from the OWN Network's Love and Marriage Huntsville. We can recap. So do you have an idea of kind of what's going on now, Steve? I know you said you haven't watched the show.
Yeah, I haven't
So you have
watched
an
the
idea.
show, but this brother's on here. He had a family. He lost a family because he
Cheating.
well, yeah, he didn't know how to do it, and he said in his own words he was just greedy, and so it caused the demise of his family. What I just pulled a picture and looked up, beautiful family, and so the divorce is final now. So let me ask you this, Martell: if you could do anything differently, what would you have done?
If I could have done anything differently, what would it have been? I think the communication with my wife. I think just like what she mentioned to me, what I should have done is I should have literally grabbed her and set her down and had that adult conversation, opposed to the things that I was complaining about. I would just complain candidly, opposed to really saying, hey, listen, we have an issue. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it, because it's making me feel a certain way that wouldn't be pleasant for our marriage. So, like what she mentioned, better communication.
Okay, now let me ask you something. Were you, while you were having these verbal complaints, was there anything you was doing that deserved a complaint?
Well, she wasn't complaining about too much. We had children. We have children, and a lot of the times I was like the more dominant parent. No, it wasn't anything that she was complaining about.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Well, now let me ask you this though, dog.
husband.
Was it no? Was it she wasn't complaining because she didn't know everything?
Right.
I'm not sure. I mean, we didn't have to have her on the phone for that, because.
Well, let me ask you this.
Really,
was you hiding the cheating part pretty good, and for how long? Before she confronted you about it.
Yeah, I was. When I was complaining, when I started to complain, that's around the same time that I stepped out.
Yeah.
When I started to complain, certain things wasn't adjusted the way I wanted it, which was selfish. But this one I stepped out.
Yeah.
And, it went on for about a year before she found out.
It went on for a year. Now, let me ask you something. Do you think in your mind that the stepping out also brought about the demise of the relationship?
I would definitely say so, because that probably took something out of me that could have been going toward my wife, and I was issuing over here to someone else. So I totally agree with that.
And there's a baby involved, Steve.
What you mean?
He has a baby with this other woman.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a baby.
child was
You can tell
conceived
him.
about 5 years on down the line. Yeah.
Wait a minute, dog. What?
Yeah.
See, you don't watch the show, Steve.
No,
he
no,
has
no,
a
hold
whole
up,
baby
hold up.
with this other woman. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, dog. The other woman got pregnant?
She did. I mean, this is when we said that we were going to get a divorce and all that type stuff. So it's not like it happened earlier on, but it happened.
Well, hold on
Yeah.
now. Hold on. Because after she found out you was cheating, how long were you all married after she found out?
5 years.
It took her 5 years to find out?
No. She found out 5 years ago.
Oh, okay. So she stayed with you after she found out you was cheating?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But, okay, how old is the baby, the new baby?
Newborn.
It was born around Christmas, right? Around
This Christmas?
No, it's a newborn.
We can't undo none of this. So I'm just trying to
Yes,
get the
sir.
facts. Okay. So I just leave it alone. You got a newborn. But you have how many children with your wife, the woman you were married? You got 4 kids. How close in age is the last 2? See.
Well, Melania, she is 1.5, and my third is 5. So it's like a 4-year difference.
She found out 5 years ago.
So he has a.
Well, before I wanted to say this too, Steve. Before we do run out of time, Martell did come on here to get some advice from you.
No, that's what we're gonna do. That's why we go. This is longer than 2 strawberry letters.
Yes, it is.
We finna carry this over to break number 3 because I do want to hear the soldier out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause look, I've been there, and then, men can quit tripping. Every man know this story. Stop acting brand new. Every man know this story.
All right, hold up, Steve. We'll have part 3 of the Strawberry Letter with our special guest. This live Strawberry Letter with Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. We'll be back at 46 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, Steve, live with Martell Holt from Owns Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, Martell has come on for advice.
He's come on the show for advice. Now, I've had to get some background. Took me 2 breaks to get the background. Martell was married to a woman. They have a family together. He admittedly stepped out and now found out there's another child involved. And the divorce is final. And so now here he is. And he's admitted that he did some things wrong. What I learned myself was you can't fix in your house. You can't fix what's wrong in your house outside your house.
That's correct.
A lot of men go that route, to be honest with you. You know, there's something wrong, and they start telling it to somebody, and somebody give a listening ear. Next thing you know, they listening real good, and they seem to be understanding. The next thing you know, some things jump off. So, Martell, where we at right now, man? What would you like to accomplish with this phone call?
So right now, I guess I am going through a tough time because we do have our 4 children. Our divorce just has been over about a month ago now, and I guess I do want to move forward, but I guess I need to know, how do I move on in terms of, like, do I start to, I'm not gonna say start dating someone now, but what does the future look like?
Well, you've been doing that. So
don't say date.
No, don't worry about that. But see, man, let me say this. Because I don't care how a marriage go, at the end of the day, the children had nothing to do with it. And every man that has been found guilty of this, every last one of us who have been guilty of this have had to grapple with the facts that we blew a family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We messed up a family.
Yeah, that's what I'm battling with right now too.
Yeah, man, because it's hard, man, because in the words of Tyrese in that song Shame, what am I supposed to tell these kids? See, that's the gripper. And that's where a lot of us as men, we don't have groups to help us through these moments like this. Okay.
Well, he is seeing a therapist, Steve, by the way. Martell is.
Who is a therapist?
Yeah, he's seeing a therapist.
Yeah. I have.
Is the therapist, is he divorced?
No. He's been married for about 30-something years. And my thing is, the reason I wanted to speak with you, Steve, honestly, is because I felt that you've been through some things in life.
That's what I'm saying.
And you are like the best person to seek advice from, someone that has actually been through something. I'm
going to talk to you. You don't go learn how to swim, somebody can't swim. All right, we're going to come back more. Break number 8.
All right, more with Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville right after this. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, our special guest. This is a special live edition of the Strawberry Letter for today. Our guest is Martell Holt. That's right, I said Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville on OWN. Martell reached out to us. He is seeking advice from Steve. He wants to move on now. He wants to move on. And it's nothing wrong with that because that is life. You have to move on. You know, that's how we learn. We make mistakes, we move on. Steve.
Now, Martell has informed me of what happened. He had a marriage, had some things going wrong in it. He didn't know how to handle it. He admittedly handled it the wrong way. He lost his family. Divorce is final. He has children and another child outside the marriage. And today he's sitting here faced with what I know a lot of men are faced with. Mm-hmm. You know, I've had to look at it myself. And so what I'm saying to you now, Martell, is if I were you to move forward, because you are now, your divorce is public. It's crazy. So now, you know, you getting ate up alive by women. They not trying to hear you. But the one thing you could do, see, the one thing men don't do is we don't do closure.
Right.
And sometimes, man, closure is a very significant thing for women, especially public, because since your wife was embarrassed publicly,
humiliated.
It's like when the newspaper make a mistake and the rebuttal, it'd be front page mistake, but then the rebuttal be in the classified section in small print. We made a mistake. They don't do that. So probably the beginning of helping your girl and yourself and your kids is to publicly apologize to her and admit you're wrong in it so that she can get some type of relief from what she's been feeling with publicly. You feel what I'm saying?
I do 100%.
And ask for forgiveness.
She's not going to forgive him. That's not finna happen.
He can ask.
Don't worry about that. That ain't what you after. He has to make her whole, not himself whole. And so what he trying to do is find a way so he can kind of put something together for this woman. I think that would be an interesting way to go about it, to publicly address this situation and put her at ease so she's not at fault for some of the things you may have said publicly about her. It was just probably you lashing out, trying to cover and all this here. Because I know, man, look, man, when we as men do wrong, we justify our wrong with telling the woman what she did wrong that caused us to do wrong.
And that's what I've been doing for quite some time. Well, listen, Steve, I see Shirley, she's mentioning certain things in terms of like I publicly said this and that. So we started filming the show. I didn't want to put our business on TV. I didn't want to publicly talk about our
but the
issues.
show did.
But
no,
they did it. No one would have known anything. Mm-hmm. And it was a surprise to me when she hit me with it. And it was on TV, so that was the first of it right there.
I tell people all the time, if you want your marriage to not survive, put it on TV. I think the beginning, though, Martell, is the public statement to make her whole again and not yourself.
That, Steve. I like that.
That's the beginning because it provides an element of closure. And then after that, there is a little bit of suffering that you have to endure. I did it, man. I know. And mine wasn't entirely my fault either. I can tell you flat out. But in the court of public opinion, it don't matter.
The man is wrong.
Oh, doggy, in the court of public opinion, it doesn't matter.
Don't be a victim, Martell.
No. I'm just saying it just doesn't matter. I'm not saying to be a victim. It just don't matter. A dude, I don't give a damn what you say. You know, so it's going to be a level of suffering that you have to endure because of the pain that was inflicted.
Hang on, Martell. Okay, we got to take a quick break here. We'll be back with more of this live Strawberry Letter reality show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we're back with part 5. It is part 5 of our live Strawberry Letter.
12. But go ahead.
of our live Strawberry Letter reality show today with our special guest, Martell Holt, who reached out to us. He wanted some advice during the Strawberry Letter segment, and that is what we do. We give advice. And Martell is here seeking that, and we're trying to do that. And Carla, during the break, you said...
Hold on 1 second. But he came on the show. He told me his situation. His wife is divorced. He had outside relationships. There's another baby involved. The divorce is finalized. He loves his wife. He's not in love with her. And his whole thing was, what can I do to move forward? My first suggestion is to provide this woman with some type of closure. What you publicly did to her and said to her, the apology has to be at that same level. See, it kills me when people talk about me on the internet. Then when I catch them somewhere, they want to say I'm sorry in the dressing room. No, your ass get on that same internet you was on when you was talking all that yak, and then when I got up in your face, man to man, now you down to something else. Our breaks is too damn short.
I think, Martell, what's missing is you just did not show any remorse. It did. Yeah. You broke her heart. But the one thing that I never got from you is that you were sorry.
Hold on, we're going to give you a chance, Martell, to respond and to make it right, try to make it right and apologize and all that. But we got to take another break, and we'll be back with more of this live Strawberry Letter reality show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, listen, y'all, we back. I'm taking this kind of fast. Martell Holt is on the phone with us today on the radio. His family's broken up. His wife has divorced him. He was unhappy. He stepped out. There's another child involved. Carla brought up an interesting point while we've been talking about all of this, is that the reason so many women are Team Melody is because they kind of watched you break her on television with some of the things you said. And Carla said you never seemed quite remorseful about it in a sincere way. How do you respond to that, Martell?
I'm very sorry, and I didn't want to bring this against my family. It was many times that I prayed on my knees and asked the Lord to really, for real, remove this sin from me. But it's like I kind of fell for this person, and it got out of hand. And now that we're on a reality show, it's like my back is against the wall. And then I guess if you guys know about reality shows, they get to run the narrative the way they want to run it. It's a lot of things that y'all women are saying on this TV show that I really would not do in real life. The editing is very serious. I tell you that. The editing is very serious. And, I've been very apologetic to my wife.
But Martell, you can't control who you are on that show, because there has to be a way that you can control who you are. They can't make the Martell be the Martell they want it to be just because they want ratings. You have to be able to control the Martell that you want, the Martell that's portrayed out there.
Well, now let me say this too, because
that sounds really good. But when they put you in, when you want to meet 5 different people that you really would not meet in real life, that makes you feel some type of way. I'm up here meeting people, telling them about my relationship that I normally wouldn't do. What I'm supposed to do? Tell the producers that I'm not going to meet today? Right. No, that's my job. And they want
Martell,
me to go meet this person today.
But I think what Tommy is saying is this, Martell. I think you said some things that they didn't have to really embellish, just play it.
Yeah.
And, sometimes, man, when we're in front of people, we flex a little bit.
Right.
And I think to my understanding is it was a lot of flexing on the show. Because, when the camera's on, everybody want to appear in their best light. And you appearing in your best light, put her in her worst light.
Yeah.
And that's and that has cost you a family. When we come back, man, we're gonna talk about that, the importance of the family. And after you apologize to her publicly, not privately, what I think as Steve Harvey you should do to move forward. And I think we'll be able to put some type of closure to this situation when we come back.
I like that.
All right,
that's
good, Steve.
We'll be back with our last break of the day with Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, our last break of the day. Our very special guest today from owns Love and Marriage Huntsville has been Martell Holt, who reached out to us. He wanted some advice during the Strawberry Letter, and that's what we were, we're here trying to do. Because I, believe in redemption. I mean, we would tell the same person who wrote in with these same issues, about redemption and forgiveness and things like that, and public apologies, like you said. So that's what we're here for. Go ahead.
Listen, just to recap it, this brother called in. He made some mistakes in his marriage. He knows that. He stepped outside. He's lost his family. He wants to move forward. There's another child involved. And we've been talking. And one of the things that I know that men are not good at is we're not good at closure. Now, the thing about this brother is it's a lot of men out here that are him. A lot of men out here can know exactly where he coming from. Let's stop all this. We righteous. Damn, oh, man, I can't believe you did that. Yeah. Okay. And this is a story that's played out in a lot of places. This is played out all over the country, all over the world, all of the time. And it ain't just this. The days have changed. It's women doing the exact same thing now. It's just, I will be truthful with you. Women are way better at it.
We're smarter.
They're just better at it. So eventually. So now, Martell, as I talked to you about apologizing, you thought that would be a good move to do publicly for her, to give her some closure, because, what was done publicly can only be undone publicly. You're not going to get your family back. You're not in love anymore, but you do love her. I saw a picture of your family, man. Beautiful family. So now moving forward, man, here's what we have to do as men. Even though we make a mistake and we cost ourselves the family structure, we cannot crumble the fiber of the family, because them kids ain't got nothing to do with this.
Right.
And kids are affected by divorce.
Yes, they are.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they are.
For sure.
They are affected. And so what they have to know at the end of this, Martell, from my standpoint, is they have to know that their daddy loved them more than he loves anything else. Your children have to know that you love them more so than you love anything else you've ever done. And so it becomes a part of, if you and the wife can be cool enough to sit in front of the children and show a unified front. I don't know where y'all at with that. I don't know if that's doable. I don't know if the hurt is too much right now, because sometimes it takes time. And like Bishop Jakes told me, he said, man, you can't just say I'm sorry and expect to walk back in there tomorrow and it's all good.
Right.
He said, that's not how this works.
That's how it used to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because somebody got injured.
Yeah.
And deeply, even though they put a bandage on it, the pain is still there. So I'm assuming, Martell, you called because look, man, obviously you love your family, your kids.
Most definitely.
And so we gotta get in there, man, and produce. So,
you're saying step one, Steve, is to publicly apologize on his road to redemption and getting, moving forward with his life. You're saying step one is to publicly apologize.
See, the Lord's Prayer says, forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. You can't expect God to show you grace and mercy if you don't exhibit grace and mercy.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
That was one of the things that upset the women so much, is that the arrogance that you had. Yes. It seemed like you were just so arrogant about it, and just I did it.
Is
whatever.
what it
and
is.
You kept lying about it, and all of that, and that's what infuriated us. You were so arrogant. So now,
because at the beginning I didn't want the whole country in my business. First off, because it wasn't a plan of Martell. No, stop. I mean, it wasn't a plan of Martell to put because I knew what was going to happen if it got out. So I didn't want it to be out. So I'm going to lie. At first I'm like, no, I wasn't cheating. I don't want everybody to know it. She knew and I knew. And to me, that should have been it. It shouldn't have been brought to you guys. It should have been brought to the world, because I knew it was going to happen. So I was lying about it.
Well, at least you're honest about that.
Well, I'm perfectly right. Well, listen to me, Shirley. Every man on this show understands that right there.
He's
We have
honest
talked
about
about
lying.
lying before.
Hold it down.
You have got to lie.
We only have a couple of minutes left, so let's let Martell have the floor so he can publicly apologize.
Go ahead, Martell.
Okay. So to Melody, the person I've been with for over 14 years. I grew up with you. We've accomplished a lot in life. We got 4 beautiful children, and I wouldn't be the person that I am. And I'm not talking about the negative things, but I wouldn't be the person I am without you. I do love you. I love what we stood for, and it's my deepest hope that we can, co-parent together, accomplish that, and make sure that we raise our children in the same way that we wanted to raise them when we're together. So I just want you to know that I am sorry to have put you through this, my children through this, our families through this. I mean, it hurts me. I mean, I know it hurts you just as much as it hurts me, and I'm sorry, Melody, for everything that I've done, everything. But I thank you for the opportunities that you gave me. You gave me plenty of chances to get it right. God gave me plenty of chances to get it right. I remember us talking about things in terms of God blessing us and showing us favor, and then every time I step out, we lose that favor. And to you, I wish you the best in life, your career, and from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. I am.
Well, brother, I think it's sincere, and one day, man, this will all get better. So we thank you for joining us, Martell Holt. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Martell. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, brother.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.